Hello and welcome. Good evening, good day, good morning, wherever you are in the world. And we are here live on Freaky Physics. Today we're gonna have Ariana today. We're gonna do some math. We'll update what this is gonna be in a while. And I'm gonna go into the classroom now. Oh,
Hello.
hello Ariana. How are you?
I'm good. How are you? How was your little trip?
Ah, it was good. I took a test if you remember. I think I told you that, right? I think I did well enough. All right. So anyway, I saw the thing you just shared with me. Oh, by the way, daylight savings is done for a while.
Hmm.
Uh, so you already set your clocks back, right?
Yeah.
All right, great. So that means yeah, we're gonna be well. For me, it's an hour earlier. We start an hour earlier
Mm.
than usual, but it's fine. All right.
Okay.
All right. So what I'm looking here at the thing you sent me, and you're doing the law of cosines, right?
Yep. I didn't have like the one with the anchor angles. I
Mm-hmm.
didn't have a something for that one, but I have this one which we just learned. So I was just like, okay.
All right. So the one with the anchor, with the anchors, that should be okay, right?
The SSA.
Ah, all right, sure.
Hmm.
Mm, okay. So, uh, okay. So let's just get the Jamboard link shared with you, and we can see. All right. So the link's been shared with you, and you should be able to edit that soon.
Hmm.
All right. Um, if you'd notice as well, Google is Google has this notification that says it's not going to support Jamboard starting October. I'm already
Yeah.
looking at a few options. I think I still have a few things to use here. Okay, I'll be checking
Hmm.
them out later. See how well they go. All
All
right.
right.
Um. Okay. So, let's start with the actual law. So the law of cosines. Okay, it's actually here in the document you shared with me, right?
Hmm.
But this is basically, if you think about this, this is a fancy Pythagorean theorem.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Trigonometry.
Yeah, theorem. So let's just recap that. If you have a right triangle, this is A and this is B and this is C, and then this is your angle.
Hmm.
Let's label this as alpha, right?
Hmm.
Okay. So what's gonna be C squared here? It's very simple. Oh, sorry, I'm not gonna use the alpha first. Let's use right angle here first, right? So in this
Hmm.
case, we have c squared equals a squared plus b squared, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, the law of cosines, it's a little bit different because I'm gonna label this as the what letter should I use? I think I'll use gamma here, and this is A, this is B, and this
Hmm.
is C, right? In this case, again, you've seen this in here in the worksheet that c squared is equal to a squared plus b squared still, but there's this
Hmm.
extra term
Yep.
minus minus
Two.
2ab, right?
Hmm.
Hold on. Minus 2ab, then cosine gamma. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay. This is gonna be true for any triangle. The reason why this is true, I'll just explain this briefly, is because if you look at any triangle, you can actually break that triangle down into a manner that looks like this. Okay, this is our A,
Okay.
this is our whole B, and this is our C, right? I'm not gonna do the derivation, it's gonna take too long.
All
But
right.
basically from here, we can derive that doing this will allow the formula to be derived. Okay, if this is again your gamma,
Mhm.
allow the formula to be derived. Okay, all right. So with that out of the way, let's go straight to examples.
All right.
All
Also,
right.
is that do you have like a pen? Because I so you like grabbed the thing. I'm just like, oh,
Yeah, I do.
ooh,
Fancy. All right.
very.
So okay, now let's just
Also,
go ahead.
on your stream, it's only showing your face camera.
Oh, right. Thank you. Let me change
Yeah,
that.
I was just like, because I'm pretty sure that your camera is connected to your stream, so I'm just like, it's only your face camera. So I'm like,
Yeah, my camera is connected to the
wondering
stream
if.
right here. So there. Thanks.
Alright.
Thanks for letting me know.
Yeah, you're
Okay.
welcome.
All right. So let's put some values in. Let's keep this simple first. If this is 2 and
All
this
right.
is 2, and then let's say this is 3, what are these two angles, x and y?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Um,
At
so
least.
from so how can we find these angles? It's gonna be we can just use the law of cosines here, right? To find x, we're gonna do gonna have to find if this were x, then this would be, let's label this as A, let's label this as B, and then let's
B
label this side as C, right?
C.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So how do you find x, angle x?
Um.
All you have to do is write the
So
formula again, right? So in
yeah,
this
it is a
case,
square.
we're gonna have to do b squared.
Mm-hmm.
Now in the cosine law, you always use addition.
All right.
Okay, and again, this is always subtraction. Then what do we put here? um AC, that's gonna be automatic to AC,
Mm-hmm.
cosine of x, right? Now
Yes.
the this is for the stream part. These two, this side B and this angle x, they are always opposite each other.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you always think, they're always opposite each other. And then you always set it up so that you can always set it up with a squared plus c squared minus 2ac cosine x in this case. So we just put our
Okay.
values in. This is going to become, if we put our values in, this is going to become 2
Two
squared
equals.
equals, our a is also 2 squared, then plus
Mm-hmm.
9 squared minus 2 times 2 times, so sorry, that's not 9, that's 3 squared, 2 times 2 times 3 cosine x.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So from here, this becomes 2 squared minus 2 squared minus 3 squared minus 2, that becomes plus 2 times 2 times 3 equals cosine x, and then just solve for x from here, right?
Mm-hmm.
So on the calculator, just my calculator.
Like put everything in.
Yeah. So in this case, let's just remove this now, make it easier. That's gonna be not. That's gonna be 2 times 2 is 4 times 3 is 12.
12. Yeah.
12, then minus
E.
9, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
12 minus 9.
So that's gonna give us 3 equals uh did I
Cosine of x.
okay, sorry, my mistake. I'm not thinking straight there.
Okay.
All right, I made a mistake there. Okay. So that should be equal to uh there. It's not minus, but gonna be divided by negative 2 times 2 times 3 equals cosine
Mm-hmm.
x. There. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So that's gonna be 9. The negative cancels out, right?
Mhm.
So that's going to be 9 divided by 12. So here we get 9 divided by 12 equals 0.75. Then
Yep.
cosine of, then we do that. So from here, x is equal to cosine inverse of, what was the number? 0.75.
Mhm.
And that's going to give us 41.4 degrees.
Mhm.
So here, this is going to be 41.4 degrees. Of course, this means this is also 41.4 degrees, right?
Mhm.
Okay. So, okay,
Then you
can you do,
can,
you can do y either by subtraction, or
or by doing that whole thing again.
you can do the whole thing again. Now, for you, for your practice, you can do that right there. Okay? So remember,
Okay.
I'll just do that here. This is a equals 2, this is b equals 2, and this is c equals 3. What is
Mhm.
y?
Okay. So we're trying to find y. So it would be C2
Mm-hmm.
equals A2
Mm-hmm.
plus B2
Right.
minus 2AB
Mm-hmm.
plus or minus. Hold on.
It's correct. It's minus.
No, like the cosine. Is it just the times by A?
Ah, okay. So yeah, it's just cosine y.
Cosine Y.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. And then fill them in. Equals
Okay.
2
Mm-hmm.
minus 2 2 2
Right.
cosine of Y.
Mm-hmm.
So it would be, this would be 9, so I'm just gonna put that there.
Mm-hmm.
So 4 plus 4 equals 8
Mm-hmm.
minus 8.
Uh-huh.
Get 1.
Okay. Equals.
And this is negative 2 minus negative 2 is 4
Mm-hmm.
times negative 8 cos Y. To divide it. And I need my calculator now.
Yep.
Negative 0.125. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then cosine. And then do the.
Cosine inverse. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, the cosine inverse, this one.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Okay, let me redo that. So, the equal sign would be put here.
Okay.
All right. There. You put the equal sign there.
Okay.
Okay.
Um, Y equals 97.18 B.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's take a look. Uh, I'll confirm the working first. Let's see. So, so far this is correct. Minus 2ab cosine y, correct. So C
Mm-hmm.
would be 3. 2 and 2 are correct. And then 2, 2, 2 are correct here again. Cosine y. 3 squared is 9. This is going to give you 8. Okay, so correct. So this gives you 1. 2 times 2 times 2 is again 8, but this negative makes that negative. Correct. So, okay. Does that make sense though? Because remember, our angle earlier, our angles are
Oh, yeah. Should we
41.4.
add them all together then?
If you add them
Is
all
that what
together,
you mean?
let's just check. So to check, right?
Yeah.
So to check, this is again, let's just put a number. That's 97. That's 97. This is going to be 41.4 and 41.4. 41.4 here and 97. Let's round that off to point 0.2, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do those add up to 180 degrees just to check?
Okay,
Check the
you're gonna
sum.
see 41.4
Mm-hmm.
times 2 plus. Oh, that's times plus 97. Oh
It should
shoot.
be at least close, right?
Yeah, I hold on. I
Okay.
put I pressed the wrong thing again.
All right, no worries.
Yeah.
41.4 times 2 is that, plus 97.2 is 180. So we're good. That means all our
Mm.
solutions are correct. Yeah. Now you may also
Yay.
you may also notice that if you put this negative in here, this kind of gives you a negative angle.
Mhm.
Does it? Okay. Um, getting a negative angle here doesn't really matter.
All
Okay.
right.
All right. So it's gonna be, you just ignore the negative if you're already dealing with triangles. Okay.
Mhm.
However, if you're dealing with something else, with, with a Cartesian plane, then we cannot ignore the negative for that case. But again, for triangles,
Mhm.
you can ignore for triangles. Okay.
All right.
Okay. All right. So let's move on. Let me get to the thing you shared with me here. Uh. Okay. Okay. How about this? I'm gonna give you a problem similar to the one in the book. In the document. Okay.
All right.
So I want you to solve for triangle uh, BCD if uh, C is equal to 61 degrees and mm, D equals 5.
Mhm.
Okay, so in this case, I didn't give you the triangle yet, right? So how do you do
Yeah.
this? You have to draw this first. Now, here's the beauty with math. You don't really have to draw this to scale. You just have to draw the triangle, right?
Yeah.
So what you have to do now is label it B, C, and D. Label the corners.
Mhm.
Label the vertices, and then our angle C. This is 61 degrees, and it's given
Mhm.
that D. This is gonna be side D because it's
All right.
opposite. It's
Mhm.
opposite of corner D, right? So this is gonna be
Yeah. Yeah.
corner.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So oops, I forgot something. Let's give D is 5 and uh, B equals 6. So this is going to be
All
B
right.
equals 6. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So go ahead. Once we set it up, you can go ahead and try to solve.
Mhm. So it would still be the I want to change my marker. C2 equals
Mm-hmm.
a, or what angle am I supposed to be finding?
Okay. You're supposed, when it says here solve, right?
Mhm.
When it
So I would
says
just find
solve here,
everything.
you have to find everything, all the different angles, and then and then the rest of the sides.
Mhm. I'll first find D, I guess.
Okay, go ahead then.
D2 equal um C2 plus B2
Mm-hmm.
equals. I mean, no, not equals.
Mm.
2
Okay.
CB cosine of D.
Okay, great.
Then this would be 5
Uh-huh.
C.
You don't know.
We don't know. Hold on. Wait, should I find the side C first?
Yes, that's gonna be better. You find side C first.
Hey, I'm not rewriting that whole equation
Yeah,
again.
don't worry about it.
Okay, so
You can just start and write down the values. It's fine. Okay, on the
okay.
chat. Hi Arya. Yes, this is trigonometry.
Hello. Um, 5 squared plus, yeah, 6. 6 squared minus 2, 5, 6 cosine 61. So this is 25
Mm-hmm.
and 36.
Right.
And that would be 61.
Correct. That was not
This,
by design. Okay.
huh?
Okay, I
Huh?
just saw something. I saw something. It's a total coincidence. 261s.
Oh,
All right.
I was just like, huh? Oh, and then I'm like, oh, wait a second. I do
All right.
2 times 5 times 6. Oh, that is a
Mm-hmm.
wrong number. Um, negative 60, and then this would just be 1
No,
cosine.
not yet.
Wait, oh wait.
You cannot subtract them yet because
Oh yeah, this one has the negative cosine 61
yeah,
thing.
it's multiplied by negative cosine 61, correct.
Oh yeah. So that times cosine 61.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Arya, it's not that hard once you get the hang of it.
I just keep on forgetting certain steps.
Yeah. And
Nice.
that's why you're here. You're practicing it with me properly.
Yes.
Right.
So, and then this would be 3 1.9. Then I would have to square root them both.
Yes.
C equals 5.6. Oh, 0.65. Yeah.
All right. Uh
What was that
okay.
kid?
Oh, that's my child. Say hi.
Hello.
Hold
She can't
on.
see me. I just waved and I hit the remove my camera.
Hold on. Okay. Oh,
Hi.
she's here to say hi.
Uh huh.
All right. So
He's cute.
and okay. So anyway, let me double check this. Where's my calculator again? There. Okay. So we have 61. Take the cosine of that. Okay. Then times 2 times 5 times 6 is that. That looks wrong. Let's redo that. 61
Okay.
cosine. All right. Then times 30. Okay, so that, and then that's gonna be negative. Then plus 61. So I'm gonna do it the long way. Plus 25 plus 36. Uh, hmm. Why is it different? My answer is
Um,
46.45 or 46.
that's very long.
Yeah. Okay. Let me redo that one more time. So
Plug everything in all at once.
yeah, I'm gonna do that again. Take the cosine of 61. That's it, and multiply that by negative 30. 2 times 5 is, oh, negative 60. My mistake.
Ah,
Okay, I'm the one who's wrong then. 60. Negative.
okay.
All right, there we go. Ah, okay, so this is correct. Then minus, then plus 25 plus 36. Okay, correct. And then take the square root of the whole thing. 5.65. So correct.
Yay.
Yeah, great job. Okay, so we haven't solved for the whole triangle yet because we still need to get these angles.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. Now just find one angle and then find the second angle by just
Addition,
subtracting.
subtraction.
Mm-hmm.
I've I just remember when I would do this, I would forget to minus it. I would minus the two angles from each other instead of minusing it from what
From
adding them together
180.
to and then minusing them from 180. So I
Uh-huh.
would keep on getting them wrong. So that was just fun.
Yeah, but since you're aware of that, basically since you're aware of it, you should be able to catch yourself making that
Yeah.
mistake.
Yeah.
Okay. So, all right. So while you're solving, I'll just do it for Arya again, or whoever's
Yeah.
watching the stream. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So for if you're whoever's gonna watch the stream now, again, this is what we're doing. We're doing the law of cosines. Okay. This is trigonometry, but I always think of this particular set of rules as a fancy way of doing the Pythagorean theorem. Okay, because the Pythagorean theorem, if you have a right triangle like this, you can just do c squared equals a squared plus b squared.
So then this
All right. But if you have a
95.
non-right triangle like
Oh shoot.
this, and then
Ninety.
you're referring to some angle here, um, then all you have to do basically, in fact, I'll change that label. I'll change that to a capital C, and then I'm gonna change that to a C here as well. Okay, so basically the idea here is you take a side and you have an angle like this, and the side and the angles are in opposite sides. Then you can set up this particular formula, this equation, which is the law of cosines, to solve for anything else from that triangle. All right. So let's see how Ariana here is doing.
Hello.
Okay, Ariana, you have your first angle. How much is it?
Huh? Oh, I'm still working. I'm just
Oh,
like, huh, where are you
no
two?
worries, no worries, no worries.
Yeah. I'm writing small in the corner because I used up too much space on the first thing. So I'm just like, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we got this down. We can just. I'm just gonna cross that out so I don't mess myself up. Um, 2, -2, 5.65, 6,
Mm-hmm.
-6, 7.8, and then we have to divide this by this.
Uh-huh.
I think, yeah. I'm not writing all that.
Yeah, you don't have to. You just do the actual solution. You should be fine.
Hmm.
Okay,
So
I'm looking at your working. Let's try to zoom in, see if we can.
sorry.
It's it's fine. Are you gonna do it or you? I'll do it. Okay.
I'm almost done. I just have
Yeah.
to do the cos like inverse
Right.
equals d equals 50.72.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So D is 50.72 degrees. Let's take a look first. Okay, so all right, there we go. So 5 squared equals 5.65
Uh,
squared plus 6 squared, correct? Plus
yeah,
2
sorry.
times. That's fine. That's fine. We're good. We're looking for D. So, okay, this formula is correct. Then, okay, great. Uh, okay, so these numbers are correct. This is also correct. So this should give you 0. Uh, okay, hold on.
Can rewrite the bottom.
Okay, so we have the, don't forget this has the cosine D here, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so correct so far. Let me put that in the calculator. So that would be 25 minus 67.92 should give you negative 42.92. Then divide by 67.8 negative uh, and gives you 0.66. Okay, correct. So your cosine D is
Hmm?
correct. And finally, just find the inverse cosine of that.
Cos.
That's going to be correct. So correct,
Yay.
50.72. So let's label that here. This is 50.72 degrees. So what's this final
Hmm.
angle D?
Okay, so you have to add these, not subtract.
Yes.
Subtracting comes later.
Mm-hmm. You just said you add, but you wrote subtract.
Oh, shh. You did not see that, definitely.
Yep.
And boom. This is 111.72,
Okay.
and you minus that by 180.
I already have it on the calculator. Let's see if you get the same answer.
Okay. Wait, I thought this was that's not D. This is B. Hold on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So this is
60.
the 50. So this is the 50.72, right?
Yep.
So let's
Pew,
remove
pew,
that.
pew,
Okay,
pew.
great. Now, this is 68.28. We have the exact same answer.
Yay!
Okay, now, before we move on, does it make sense? Let's think about this. We basically have sides that are almost equal to each other. So it must make sense that our angles are also equal, almost equal to each other, right?
Yes.
And is that the case? Yes, it is.
Yeah.
68.28. So correct. Correct, correct. So so yeah, whenever you have two sides and an angle, you can always use the cosine law for it. If you cannot use the cosine rule, you can use the sine rule. Okay?
Yeah.
All right, great. Now I'm going to give you something from the worksheet.
Okay.
All right, let's see if you can do that properly here. Uh okay, just there is how about this? Solve for this particular triangle. So
Mm-hmm.
you're given the
Side, side,
sides.
side.
You're given sides, so you must solve for angles.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna go with the C angle first.
Mm-hmm.
So 12, 2 equals
12
7,
squared,
2
7
plus
squared,
2,
9 squared. Okay.
2 9
Mm-hmm.
cosine capital C.
Right. Correct.
Yeah. And then you do these ones first.
Mm-hmm.
If I remember. Like the ones with the squares.
Mm-hmm.
Which makes make sure. Yep, 31. I mean, no,
Mm-hmm.
wait, no, not 31. You know what I mean.
Yeah.
Anyways,
130. Correct. Mm-hmm.
and then you minus that.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I do something right.
Correct.
14.
Mm-hmm.
And then this over here, it would be -2 times 7 times 9.
Mm-hmm.
Negative to 6.
Mm-hmm.
And you would divide that.
Okay.
Wait,
Correct.
yeah, I do gotta divide.
Mm-hmm.
This is -2, so
Okay. Correct. So 40.
-0. No, not -1.
Mm-hmm.
0.111, just a bunch of ones,
Mm-hmm.
equals cosine C.
Mm-hmm.
And if you find the inverse, you would get, I'm just going to write it over here,
Right.
96.38.
Uh, not quite.
Hmm.
Think about it this way. Oh, because it's negative, right? Because it's negative.
Yeah.
All right, you're right. Okay, that's correct.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So carry on. Find A and B.
Mhm. Okay. And I have to do that again.
Yep.
So I want to do A next because I like A. 9, 2, 7, 2, 12, 2.
Mm-hmm.
No, not equal.
Mm-hmm.
2, 7, 12 cosine of A.
Okay.
So
Mm.
81, 49, 144.
Mm-hmm.
193 minus that.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot. Um, -112.
Mm-hmm. Correct.
That over there is -168 divided by itself. So cos A equals 0.666. Just a bunch of sixes
Mm-hmm.
repeating itself.
Yep.
If you cosine that, A 48.19.
Correct.
Yeah.
All right, and then the last one here.
I am gonna add and subtract.
Okay, go ahead. That's easiest, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Add those. Show all my work. Most of my work, actually. 8 plus 48. 1, 4. Minus that by 180. Be 5.43. That's a 3. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Correct. All correct angles. Very good.
Yay.
Ah. Yeah, it's that yeah, like I said, it's not that difficult once you get the hang of it. You just really
Just a
have to
lot of
be
steps.
yeah, it's a lot of steps. But there are some problems that would be a lot faster if you solve it like this. Okay.
Ooh.
I'll give you an example. Let's see. Which one am I gonna do? We'll do that last. All right. So, okay.
Okay.
Here's one. This okay. All right. This is again from the worksheet you gave me.
Mhm.
There we go. I'll make it smaller so it's gonna so you can write.
Mhm.
So here you have a driver in a stationary car looking 42 degrees to the left and sees a tree 70 feet away. Then she looks 32 degrees to the right of the lane and sees a building 103 feet away. How far apart are the tree and the building?
Okay.
hmm So how would you
So a
set this
driver
up?
is a stationary. Okay. Triangle.
hmm
Okay. Wait. There's. Wait. How do I do it again?
Okay, so you have a
There
driver.
we go.
There we go. Shift. Yes.
She's like, is a controller shift. Okay. That's gonna be our little special.
hmm
So, maybe this to her. Um.
hmm
Hold on. Am I doing this correct?
All right, so
Car
it's
looks 42.
42 degrees to her left, to the left of her lane.
70.
All right.
Okay, wait.
Okay. All right. Random guy. There's this random guy who's named Random Guy on the
Random
screen.
guy.
Yeah. He just
Hi, random
asked.
guy.
He just asked what we're learning about. So we're learning about the law of cosines, and we're now in the applications. All right.
Hmm.
Okay.
Is this where I put the 32?
I wouldn't draw it like that. I'm gonna show you how I would draw that.
Okay.
Okay. All right. However, yeah. Don't erase a triangle though. I'm gonna do
Okay,
it
I'm
like,
keeping the triangle.
or better yet, I think. I am gonna erase a triangle.
Okay, hold on.
Okay.
Let me then.
Yeah.
Goodbye. Oh
All
wait,
right.
is it the one with the weird
Because I'm gonna draw it
cut in
like
half?
this. I'm gonna draw it like that. Okay. And yes,
It's the
you're gonna
one.
have to cut that in half, so to speak, right? So something like that,
Oh.
right? Because remember, you're gonna have to measure those angles. This is your 42 degrees,
Mhm.
right? And this is your
Mhm.
32 degrees. So again,
32.
it's not perfect, but all we need are the diagrams, right? And then how
Okay, that
then
was
okay. Now I'll let you finish the diagram and then solve it.
okay. I realized that as I was like you have to remove the triangle. Oh wait a second.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this is I'm gonna label this C for car,
Right.
labeling this T for tree,
Uh-huh.
and B for building.
Right.
And we're trying to find this little area, right? Like this whole area. Oh.
Okay. We are looking for, yes, this that distance there, correct.
Mhm. So I can like add the two angles, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yes, you
so
have to add the two
42,
angles.
42 plus 32.
Mm-hmm.
So this all together, just gonna do that. 74.
Mm-hmm.
And so we're trying to find the little c equals 72
Mm-hmm.
plus 103 to minus
Mm-hmm.
270
Right.
103
Okay.
cosine 74.
Great. Correct. So solve and
I can basically I could just put this all into my calculator as
and
is, I
done. Yep.
think.
So at this point, I think we can
Yeah.
just finish it right here. So yeah. So
Hmm.
whenever you're dealt with these kinds of problems, remember the easiest way to do this is to always have an inverted triangle. Okay.
Yeah.
Inverted triangle.
That's a big number.
Okay. Yeah, that should be a big number if you think about it.
And now you square root it
Mm-hmm.
because this little guy.
Is also squared, correct.
So the C
Mm-hmm.
equals 107.4.
All right. And I'm gonna say that's correct. Okay.
Yay!
All right. Now, just a quick check without doing any solving. The check here is, if you think about it, the maximum distance between the tree and the building should be this. It cannot be bigger than that.
Mhm.
And then
Yeah.
this is a pretty big angle. 74 degrees is a pretty big angle. So our
Mhm.
answer should be close to that maximum value. And that's what we
Mhm.
get here. All right.
All right.
All right. Okay, just to answer a few questions on the stream real quick. What grade is this from Sadith? This is grade. It depends on what you're learning it or when you're learning it in your country or your school.
Um,
But
10.
for IB, this is grade 10. There are some schools in other countries that would learn this in grade 8 or grade 9.
Mhm.
When I was younger, I learned this in grade 8. No,
Ooh.
sorry, grade 9. All right. Random guy, I will not answer that question because that's your homework. Well, not homework. That's an advanced lesson for you in class. So I'll not answer that yet. Okay. All right. He just asked, what does diffusion help plants transport water and dissolve nutrients? That's our topic in class. So
Ooh.
yeah. So I will not answer that on the stream. I'll answer that in class later on. Okay. See you.
All right.
All right. So Ariana, do you have any other questions before we end today then?
Nope, not right now. And also, I have a spring break this week.
Oh, enjoy your break then. Are we having lessons
Yeah.
yet? during that, or you want to?
I don't know.
Let's just see. Yeah. If
Oh yeah,
I think we have one
my mom.
scheduled, but we could reschedule that if your
Oh,
mom
that's
decides to not have
okay.
that lesson. All right.
Okay.
All right. So thanks, Ariana, and I'll see you again next time. Hopefully next week, but if not, 2 weeks from now. Yeah.
All right.
All right. Have a good
Goodbye.
day, and I'll see you.
You
Bye bye
too.
now.
Bye bye.
Okay, so that's the end of this lesson for Ariana. Again, this was all about the cosine rule. The cosine rule is just a technique. Again, I'll go back to that. It's just a technique to solve stuff about triangles. The main idea behind the cosine rule is it's just a fancy way to do the Pythagorean theorem um, for triangles that are not right triangles. Okay, if it's a right triangle, that's it. You just use a Pythagorean theorem straight away. But if you do not have a right angle like this, then you add this additional term here, minus 2ab cosine c, where c, this c, is this angle opposite that side c. Okay, what if you have a? Then all you do is change the letters. This is going to become a, this is going to become b, and this is going to become c, and this is going to become BC. This is going to be A here. So basically, just make sure your letters and your sides and your angles correspond in this formula, and you'll be fine. Okay. So Ariana did this pretty well with all the lessons, all the examples that we've done. So anyone else who'd like to do this, go ahead and try. All right. So we'll end the stream here. Thank you for listening, everyone, and thank you for being here. Again, this is Freaky Physics. I will see you all next time. Good evening, good afternoon, good day, good morning, wherever you are in the world. And bye for now. Stay freaky, everyone. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe on our social media platforms. And say hi, bye bye to my kid.